To our top story of state-sponsored murder plots and a bid to steal our defence secrets. This isn't a movie, folks. It is part of ASIO's annual threat assessment. Joining us live is the Defence Minister, Richard Marles. Richard, good to see you this morning. Thank you so much. So once again, we've got a stark warning from Mike Burgess. What do you think, or why do you think Australia and Australians are so vulnerable to attacks?
Well, firstly, I wouldn't use the word vulnerable because we've got agencies which are excellent at what they do and the best in the world. And I think part of what comes out of the report, the threat assessment report from ASIO, is asking Australians to have a sense of confidence about ASIO and the other security agencies that we have to meet the threat that we face. And so that is a very important part of the threat assessment report. But the fundamental fact is that we live in the most challenging, in many respects, the most threatening strategic circumstances that we've faced since the end of the Second World War. I mean, you can look around the world to see how complex it is, and in many respects how volatile it is, and we're not immune from that. Because of this, we are increasing our defence spending very significantly. We are significantly increasing our national capability in terms of defence, and that in turn has a number of countries looking at us and interested in what we're doing and wanting to know more through whatever means. And so the world is a complex place right now, and we do need to be vigilant in that respect. We are being that. We're making the decisions we need to make about our own defence capability, but we also need to be making sure that we're protecting the community, and we can do that, and that's what ASIO is doing.
So you're getting a lot of this intelligence too. You're the Defence Minister, you're the Deputy Prime Minister. Are you worried about the years ahead?
Well, I'm not sanguine, that's for sure, and we've spoken a lot about the strategic circumstances that we face. I mean, you can look at a whole lot of work that the government has done in this area. I mean, the Defence Strategic Review is a good example, and the same message comes through. We live in a very complex and in many respects threatening environment, and we need to be making sure that we are prepared for that. And that preparation exists at a number of levels. It is about making sure that we have long-range capable submarines. That's what we're doing through AUKUS. But It's also about making sure that we are defending ourselves in a cyber sense, that we are defending our community through our agencies like ASIO, and we are making sure that we're doing all of that.
Okay. China is one such agitator, and we are now seeing that off our coast. What are those 3 Chinese warships doing?
Well, we are keeping close watch on them, and we will be making sure that we watch every move, and whenever this mission is over on the part of the Chinese task group, we will assess everything we have seen to make a proper assessment of exactly what they were trying to achieve through this mission. I mean, I would be hastened to say, of course, that they're not doing anything that is contrary to international law, as we have surveilled them from the moment that they came close to Australia. They have been abiding by international law, but there is no doubt that this is not unprecedented, but an unusual event, and just as they have a right to be in international waters, which is what they are doing, we have a right to be prudent and to make sure that we are surveilling them, which is what we are doing. So we've, early on here, I instructed that we needed to have assets, our own frigates and air assets, making sure that we are watching every move that they take.
Are they a threat?
Well, they're not a threat in the sense that they are engaging in accordance with international law. But it is important that we understand exactly what is happening here, and we will make sure that we look at every move they make to have a very clear assessment of what this mission on the part of the Chinese is seeking to achieve.
Just on topic of China. You've said that you're now considering the issue of China's 99-year lease of the port of Darwin. Was that a request made from Pete Hegseth during your recent meeting with him?
No, that's something that we've been talking about from the get-go. I mean,
Did Pete Hegseth raise it?
It's no secret that when we were in... when we were in opposition, we raised concerns about this sale, and we've been saying from the outset that this was a matter that we would put under consideration, and we are.
Okay.